Oh my gosh! Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. I will be going to two different museums today. Here's the first one, the Museum of World Treasures. Both of the museums are located in my hometown, Wichita, Kansas. I only roughly had maybe around 20 to 30 minutes in each of the museums. I went over to both of them during my lunch break during the week, so yeah. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy. To think that these things actually like roam the earth, actually kind of terrifying, because I'm up 2 flights and that thing could easily take my head off. The first exhibit that you see when you enter in is the late Cretaceous period, and it features a dinosaur named Ivan, which you are currently watching people put together. He is actually what makes this museum a little famous, because he's one of the most complete T-Rex skeletons ever discovered in the world, with his whole vertebrae, or close to being his whole vertebrae, I think, in his back and tail. As you can tell, though, it does include other prehistoric animals. Fish? Are fish animals? I probably should look this up. They also have a Cenozoic exhibit and a geode exhibit, which I really want one of these in my house. Like the gigantic looking geodes. And then a brief overview of the Egyptian exhibit. I will say they are very strict with photography, like nothing being filmed that is dead, or flash photography. So I didn't really get a lot of the Egyptian exhibit because it was a coffin and a mummy, which is like knocking out both things that I can't film. And then they have a Buddhism origins, and it's spread across Asia. I wonder how heavy these are, like, especially this laughing Buddha. Like, I want to know, because, you know, he got some chunk to him, so I don't know. I think I could pick it up. Probably not, but I think I can. Also, these, I think they're like lion statues on the sides. I really want these in my yard, but I'm afraid my neighbors will steal them. My neighbors be going through my trash, so they probably would steal them. And then this gilded Buddha head. I mean, the amount of detail is crazy, and a lot of old art. Like, people really took their time with, like, carving these and making sure they're perfect. These remind me so much of Zuko. Oh, they're armbands, never mind. And then lastly, a artistic depiction of Vishnu and Garuda, I think is how you pronounce the god. Hopefully I don't get smited. This next exhibit is a mixture kind of between Greek and Roman. I don't know, I will say the layout was kind of weird, like on the first floor in the middle. I don't know, they're just kind of like, they're like in a line. I don't know how to explain it, but they're like in a line, and the line is separated by coins over the years. But then on the other side, it's like where the shrunken heads are. And then on the other side, it's the Roman era. But then like right on the end of the line is where the Egyptian exhibit is. But it has like Greek things surrounding it. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. But the way it's separated on the first floor is kind of weird. I will say, nothing makes me support British people taking things from other countries more than things like this in a museum. While I do believe that they should rightfully be in their own regions, I love being able to see this stuff here for $15 over my lunch. I could literally kind of travel the world over my lunch break at work. They have this whole section about the Civil War, and it even goes like back there. I'm not gonna get to it today. I do want to show you guys this though, because this is sick as hell. Don't mind the toes. I don't know, it gives me like Conjuring vibes. The helmet stays on. Not them. Not those though. But this, why is it low-key doing something to me? Is this an Apex Legends reference? Is this a Smosh reference? Okay, I am currently leaving the museum. It is really fun, although I will say I couldn't film as much because everybody and their freaking mother was in there. I don't know if it was like a school field trip day, but so many people were out there. Like, where did all those people come from? I don't know. I couldn't really film much. I'm gonna head back to work though and finish out the rest of my day. I hope you guys enjoyed what you did see. I will say I'm not really a big fan of the Civil War. That sounds like such an influencer thing to say. Like, yeah guys, the Civil War was pretty bad. Huge disclaimer. When I say it's bad, I mean, don't think that we should have had a war to begin with. I am happy the northern states won over the south, but it doesn't really feel like they won. Racism is still a thing to this day, and it is horrible. And people are still just as prejudiced and do some of the same things that they did back then, now. And I just, you know, it's a rough topic. Not a big fan. Wouldn't, 0 out of 10. The Egyptians and the medieval times are more interesting to me than any of the other points in history. But that just might be because I like the shiny armor, and I'm very interested in Thoth and Osiris and all of the Egyptian gods, as well as the Greek period, like Medusa and Aphrodite. Big fans. Even though they're not big fans of each other, I am big fans of them. I actually might see if maybe some other time I can go to another museum during this week and see if I can get like 2 different things, or maybe I'll go on a thrift day. I mean, this is during my lunch break, so shh, don't tell anyone, but oh well. And guess who was able to go a second day? Now, this building actually used to be the old city hall. I know now after going into the museum. I think at some point I do call it a church. The AC is a lot quieter in this one than it was in the other one. I want one of these so bad. I found one at an antique store, but it was not functioning, and I have no idea how I would even fix it or who I would even call. I want to see what this room is though. Whoa. I'm guessing that you just click this button. Oh.
The aeroplane is unreal.
I forgot to tell you guys, we are the air capital of the world.
Local habitat.
So the reason why you probably see a whole bunch of like airplane stuff is because that's kind of what we are about. These are usually found in most homes here. Not the actual like bird itself, but I mean like taxidermy. Pretty cool though. I wonder how long they've owned these. Now this is my kind of era. Damn, the floor making me sound like a big bag right now. How did they get this car in here? Because we're literally on the 4th floor. Called for the car to be permanently installed. The Jones was lifted by a crane to a point just outside the 4th story window. Oh, with the window removed. Interesting. It's by people. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what this is. The Navajo people. It's so close. Also spooky. Beautiful, beautiful. I is another exhibit that I thought was really cool when I was younger. They have like model scales. Maybe I'll do a video going to Cowtown as well. I really love Cowtown. Oh, can you see me in the mirror? These areas are so cool. No wonder. Ring ring. I wish my house would give these vibes, but my house is too millennial gray to even go anywhere near it. I won't lie, when I was a kid, this area used to freak me out too. Oh look, I'm on camera twice. But this area used to freak me out because I was like, oh, if anything's haunted. This place definitely is. The attention to detail is like crazy. This especially. I wish I could have a room like this. I went to a couple of the big castles in Rhode Island, and a lot of them had like the original marbling and stuff like that, and I'll say I'm jealous because these modern houses don't have anything like that. This is what I wish I could show you at Cowtown. Cowtown has like an actual working saloon, and they had it's kind of like this. The Old Mill Tasty Shop, if you've ever been to Wichita, also is very similar. Yeah, I don't want to hurt my feelings today, so if you guys want to step on the scale, you can, but I am not. Don't really know what's going on with the like cicada and bird noises in the background. I will say that I like the space age like stuff that some of this has. I bet it was so cool in Wichita during that time when we were going to space. Oh hell no, these things are definitely haunted. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Maybe this one is. Okay, not sure how I feel about this. I don't think these are actually right. The objects here have all been recently made from a buffalo using ancient technology. Ew, so these are actual teeth. And this is an actual ladder. I can hear my grandma already. Put it down. Don't touch that. What the? An old telephone booth. Wait, I wish I could put my phone up somewhere and take a picture. I loved this museum. The architecture inside is absolutely beautiful. I also went to their gift shop, a lot of Wichita stuff. You know, I just am not gonna glaze my city like that. So if y'all want some of these merch, if you come and visit, here's some really cool stuff. But, you know, couldn't be me. They also have brochures to other things that are in Wichita and things you can learn about from Wichita. I also just wanted to show you guys this entrance because this is so beautiful. Yeah, don't judge me. I am getting insomnia cookies. Hate me or don't hate me, oh well. I just realized that I never filmed an outro for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed both museums. If you guys liked it, maybe I will go on a day that I am not working. That way I have a little bit more time and go to our space museum that we have here, which also is one of my favorite museums that we have here. I would say that the two that I went to in this video and the Space Museum is my top 3 museums here in Kansas. We do have the salt mines. I will say I'm not really a big fan of the salt mines because I wouldn't consider myself claustrophobic, but there's something about being so far underground. And last time I went, I was with my mom and my grandma and my cousins, and the trolley that they, or like the cart that they took us on to go and explore the salt mines, broke down. So we had to walk a long ways back. Not saying that gave me trauma or anything, but I definitely I don't think about going back because of that. We also have an art museum, and like I said in the video, Cowtown, which is a cowboy inspired museum. One time I did go there dressed up as a Red Dead Redemption character. That was really fun. Maybe I'll go and do that again. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment maybe your favorite part of the video or your favorite color. Or something that looks like a spam comment. That's something that looks like a bot. So then people think I buy my followers. I think that would be really funny. Because then that means I have money to be wasting. Make it look like I have that type of money. All right. Bye.